Welcome back, everybody. So yeah, we're just going to plod along and finish off this particular quest, and then it will send her back to the Hunter's Lodge, I think, to pick up the next one, which we'll probably do at another time. Don't want to be facing Redmoor too early. Am I going the right way or completely the wrong way? Oh, we are, yeah, okay. Circle down here. So as we speak, I'm currently, there's probably a bit of a gap in posts because I was poorly. I got a lot of footage in, but I didn't get time to render it and upload it. So I think there's about seven videos, about 6 hours or something that's currently uploading. So they take anywhere between the short one. There is one really short one, about a 29-minute one, just because I just wasn't fitting in with the time frame of the other stuff I wanted to do. The others are about 50 minutes. So for a 50-minute video, it takes maybe 4 or 5 hours to upload, and then it's got to be cleared by YouTube after that. So that can take anywhere from an hour to 3 hours. So that stuff's going to be uploading all day, probably all night. Glinthawks. So there are two ways really to take these Glinthawks down. There is the you can just shoot that front casing off the chest and then freeze them. That casing there. I always find that a hard hit. Or you can just rope them, which I prefer to do. These are going to stay really high on. Still just want to fill up that health. So I've not spent any time on whoa, bit of metal flying down there. Not spent any time on upgrading the capacity for the medicinals, so always have to keep an eye on it at the moment. Yes, I have just walked past it. Just gathering some wood. What's that?
There are snap maw carcasses everywhere.
So this is why they've got the Glinthawks.
Here. Amateurs will leave easy tracks to follow. Those blinds up there concentrate fire on a target. Makes it impossible to fight back. It's a cheat, and a wasteful one too.
Quick save. Can't remember. I don't think these guys are very nice. They're up here. You know what? Just in case. Let's stick that on again. And see if we can get that elusive blast sling thing. Oh, it's doing my head in now. It's getting to the point where I might do it in between episodes just to get rid of it.
These must be the snap maw hunters.
Can we loot that first?
I'm here on behalf of the nearby village. Seems your kill zone is creating a Glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough Snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
I don't follow.
I borrowed shards to buy seeds. The harvest went bust, and now they're coming for the debt. We could lose the farm, our home.
I'm sorry about that, but Glinthawks are attacking people because of what you're doing here.
Not my problem. None of us are leaving until I get what I came for.
None of us?
You didn't think it was just us two, did you? You already have one? Now that's impressive. All right, then.
There, the heart you need. Now what about your promise?
A deal's a deal. And now I can pay off my debt. We won't be back.
Good. Keep it that way.
So I think if you don't have the heart, you have to fight.
Congratulations are in order. I wanted to make sure you could handle yourself.
You were watching the whole time?
Of course. Tarkus, may the sunlight is passing, taught me many things. First of which was, a hawk never abandons their thrush.
Wait. Are you saying...
I'd like to sponsor you for membership. What do you say to hunting machines, winning trophies, and unseating Assis?
I'm in. I'll meet you back at the lodge as soon as I'm able.
There we go. Other one done. Okay, right, let's have a think about what we're going to do next. It's worth carrying on collecting the flowers and things. Let's have a look at what's greyed out. So we've still got that one to hit, we've still got that one to hit. And we've got that little quest down there to do. I'm going to go back to the Hunter's Lodge first, because I think that there's more robots you have to take down, machines you have to take down. So we've got that nutter in his juice
I should go to this water mill then to find out what's going on.
to take care of. There we go. I know there's a little door up here. But we'll take a corruptor out when we do the Olin mission. Come on, guys. Hunter coming through. Hunter coming through.
Good to see you. Talana, always a pleasure. I see you've brought your pet.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the Nora for membership in the Hunter's Lodge.
No. Look at her. She's lowborn, a savage. This is beneath even you, Talana.
She has fulfilled the requirements. And Sun King Avad decreed the lodge should be open to all. Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun King is indeed law. Even though it would bring ruin to the lodge, so be it. Do you, Aloy of the Nora, pledge to act rightly and nobly when in service to the lodge all the days to follow?
I do.
Members of the lodge, even though Tarkus is barely cold, I present to you Aloy of the Nora. Member and Thrush, what say you all?
To the hunt!
Sponsoring an outlander. While you make meaningless gestures, I'll be finding Red Maw.
Go on then, off you go.
This is a good day.
I know why I hate Assis. Why do you?
My family has always boasted members in the lodge. My father and brother were both hawks. Assis let their sacrifice be forgotten.
What sacrifice?
They died in the massacre. They should be honored as hawks. Instead, Assis will not let anyone mention it.
How did your family come to be members of the lodge?
Karja noble houses have sent sons to the lodge for generations. Because they needed another place to lord over the commoners. I want to change that. The idea that someone is worthy or not by virtue of birth alone. Everyone thinks they have me pegged as soon as they hear Talana Khan Padish. I hate that.
I understand. My whole life I lived as an outcast from the Nora. They would have been the first to say I wasn't one of them. Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me Aloy of the Nora. It should be Aloy despite the Nora.
I didn't know. I'll remember that.
What happened in the massacre?
King Jiran's paranoia knew no bounds. He sent thousands of innocents to die in the Sun Ring. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to stop the slaughter, he threw them in the ring too. Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more Hawks leapt into the ring to defend them. And my father and brother were among them.
I'm so sorry. What happened to the men in the Sun Ring?
They died fighting. If you wish to hear the story, Legan can tell it better. He saw it with his own eyes. I did not. The morning of the massacre, my father told me to meet him outside the city. He told me they were planning an escape. I waited for hours until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city. So I fled when I should have fought by his side.
He didn't want you to die with them.
Nor would he want their names forgotten. Especially by the man who benefited most from their deaths, Assis.
What's Red Maw?
Few have seen it. A thunderjaw marked by years of battle. Some say it still bears the marks of over a dozen hunters on its flank. How many it has trampled along the way, we may never know. When members go hunting and never return, we often blame Red Maw. But to me, it's more than legend. It's the only machine that will unseat Assis. My sponsor nearly had it, but he didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my family. He was my last link to them, besides the lodge itself. I have to unseat Assis. Now that you're a Thrush, you should improve your reputation. Why don't you hunt down a Thunderjaw and a Stormbird?
Oh,
You
God.
want me to go trophy hunting?
You're not just any Thrush. You're mine. And you better make me look good.
But what about Red Maw?
I will find him. And when I do, I expect you to be there.
I thought it was going to be a Snapmaw, to be fair. I thought it was going to be a Thunderboar and a Snapmaw, a Thunderjaw and a Snapmaw. Bloody Stormbird, give me a break. Oh, a tear blast weapon. I forgot about that. I forgot there was an extra weapon. Oh, that means I've got another tutorial popping up. Have we? Maybe not. I don't know. Quests. Tutorials. Well, it's not showing up yet. Another fish skin. Need another fish skin. I still need a rat skin. Okay, there we go. Move machine components with the tear blast. We'll do that somewhere easy. Okay. I think we're going to trot around and do these collectibles. Well, it is an interesting mission, but I think we'll do collectibles for a bit. There's another mission that opens up just there. We can do... There's the Thunderjaw there. In fact, I think we'll do the Cauldron and the Tall Necks. So we've got another Cauldron down here. That's a tricky one. That takes a while, that one. Right, well, we're going down there now, I guess. Go pick that up, and we'll hit that. And there'll be another quest around here as well. Could talk to him now, but won't bother. So I think that particular cauldron down there is also a an enemy base. It does take a long time. I think it's probably going to be a part all by itself, that one. Shame you can't see more as you're going down. Oh, I never noticed that with the hair. That's cool. There's also another quest with these two guys fighting down here over... They want lenses for two different machines.
Take a look at these wares.
Don't forget to stock up for yourself.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Won't cost you a
What's that?
Don't pass.
Would you like to buy
Won't
something
cost you a
today?
shard just to look.
Would you like
Check
to buy
out these
something
wares.
today?
Okay. Let's just go and pick this quest up.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Sorry about that. Oops, sorry.
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
There's actually two different ways of doing that mission. I believe it's just down here. We'll cover that at a different point.
See for yourself. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
They're necessities.
I'm going to quickly save. Where is it? Just before we talk to these guys, I don't want to accidentally do half.
Like what I have for
Would you
sale?
like to buy
You can give, like, I think they want like a lens or a heart from two different rope machines.
Fair prices.
And you can either give, you know, 1-to-1
Captain Ursa thought herself
over the other one, or you can give one to each of them.
Damn shadow card.
I don't want to accidentally.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court. Not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner.
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap-maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long-leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which...
No market for a snap maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court, like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers.
Okay, let's have a look. There's a snap maul. There's a long leg.
Bring us your medal.
Scroungers? What kind of brew?
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course, of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay. The Snapmaw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
From the beginning, this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation. That we would have class.
And I told you, metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
She knows your mouth.
The wheel turning all day. By the forge, I believe I've earned a drink.
Where is it? There.
We've got laws here. Just a friendly reminder, stranger.
Dang. There's got to be some fish here. Oh no, fish popping up. Right over here. Water devoid of fish. Doesn't seem very healthy.
My mind is full of all the things I have to do, which means I need to take a moment, let it water.
Ta-da! And I've got to get that
I was
close.
told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Should be out there fighting machines, not pacing around here.
So, yep, that one is a long way away. It's also near the... yeah, where we meet Errand. So we'll cover that one later. So right now we're working our way down there. Okay, we'll tag that fire and then we'll come back. Fish. Any fish? What's going on with the fish around here?
The sun is displeased with us. Is it any wonder the corruption spreads?
Move along. You have no need to loiter.
Over this side you've got to be a bit careful because there are stalkers. It's a stalker area. Now we've got to work our way up to the top of that. Trying to remember where the starting point is. Looks like it'd be here, wouldn't it? Look. I can hear them already. How do I get up there? I can't remember. I'm sure there's like a... I thought it was round here. Is this it? It's around here somewhere. No, yeah, just hanging around up here. That's that one. I think we might go and hit that quest anyway. what's going to be the quickest way of coming back here? I guess we'll have to run it all the way from there.
Everyone's lost a cousin or a friend in the machines. More in recent times.
So yeah, this quest has two. You can do it really quickly if you want to. Which isn't like the moral way of doing it, I would say.
Wish I could
Well, it's
capture
definitely
this
not the moral way of doing it. It definitely wouldn't be the way Aloy would do it. What are you doing? Okay.
This must be Ronamon's family estate. Low and quiet does it.
Come on. Oh, I didn't jump in time. Oh, you mean?
I wonder what made these machines attack without warning.
So, yeah, you could ignore those cries for help now and just go straight back to the guy. Or you can actually do a bit of exploring and find out what actually made the machines attack.
I need to get in there and look at that thing.
So you need to find the key.
A key. Wonder what it unlocks. That device is sending out a signal. Could be what attracted the machines. Okay, that should cut the signal. But someone put this here to call in the machines. And kill everyone on the estate.
Put that one on. I think, I'm not entirely sure, I think some glint hawks turn up later. Let's go and put this right here in case we need it. Yeah, I can hear you.
Nice. To a good hunt.
Wrong door.
Please, let me out!
Oh, thank you. I didn't really believe anyone was coming for me. I think everyone else is dead.
I found a lure. I think someone might have put it here deliberately to draw in the machines. Did your father have enemies?
Oh no, Branham and my brother. At first there was gambling, then stealing, then extortion. He swore vengeance when we kicked him out.
It was Ronamon who begged me to come. He needed the machines cleared out to claim the property.
That murderous snake. We can't let him...
Can't let me do what, sister? Claim my inheritance?
We shared a creche, murderer. Have you no honor?
Oh, I guess not. But I will have this estate. When you meet Father in the next life, tell him I'm enjoying his life. As for you, this little device will summon more machines. A lot easier than killing you myself.
I hate these things. Got him. Just used a gun. Don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, hello.
I'm glad there are good people like you in the world. It helps to make up for scum like my brother. My father was always generous in his gratitude. A family tradition I would like to continue. Take this. I hope it will help you in your travels.
Okay. Onwards and downwards. What are you guys up to?
The sun never fails.
I think we'll swing over there. Fish. I do need a rat skin. I can't be bothered to run all the way over there for a rat. I have a feeling there's something up here. Yeah, could be wrong. Right, I think we'll end that part there. We'll see in the next one, keep heading down, collecting and doing that tall neck. I think I can hear a stalker somewhere. Well, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.